Good evening, everybody. Brother Ed coming to you once again from Louisville, Kentucky with American Stealth and the news you can use. I am going to say this. I am not trying to convince you that what I feel personally is accurate, but I am going to say that I am leaning more on the side that this whole viral shebang is just not real. It just doesn't make any sense. Too many things are just not adding up. They're just not. If this was really as serious as the local, state, and federal governments all over this country want us to believe that it is, why is any business of any kind still open? I work with paper, cardboard, plastic all day long. I don't know what you have looked up as far as this virus is concerned, but it can stay on multiple surfaces for up to 5, sometimes 9 days at a time. That includes plastic, paper, cardboard, glass, metal, everything you can think of. Everything that we touch on a daily basis, and everybody else is touching as well, if this is real, is potentially infected. And everyone is being potentially infected. So why is anything open at all? Why is anything being considered essential? It seems to me people's lives would be more important than the economy. And if people don't know how to survive, they're going to have to learn how to survive really quick. Nothing should be open. Absolutely nothing should be open if this is real and legitimate. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't. The government should not be open anywhere. Public transportation should not be open anywhere to the public. The mail should not be running. Amazon, eBay, Overstock.com, UPS, FedEx, none of them should even be in operation. Nothing should be. I don't know about you, but when I order, and I got something today in a paper package, most of the time it comes in a cardboard package. Potentially infected. So, again, if this is real and legitimate, why is anything anywhere in the country open to the public at all? I don't know about you, but I think that's a pretty darn good question. According to the CDC, as of 9 p.m. last night, there were 691,867 confirmed corona cases globally. Almost 33,000 dead out of near 8 billion people, reaching 177 countries and or regions. What? Almost a million. That's a lot of people. But out of 8 billion? And that's just confirmed cases. 33,000 people dead out of almost 8 billion people globally. And they're making all this hoodoo. It just doesn't make any sense. Does it make sense to you? I mean, seriously, tell me. If this makes sense to you, let me know. Plastic and glass CV-19 can survive for days. These grocery chains that are people that are touching doors in these grocery chains, door handles and everything else, You know, not just me, but everybody that's working in these places all throughout the country is touching this stuff every single day. I cannot stress that enough. You think that they're all washing their hands every time that they go to the bathroom or smoke a cigarette? If you do, you're very naive and gullible. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. If this is as dangerous as those experts claim, again, nothing should be open. Nothing. I find it really odd and possibly even kind of amazing that anybody would get a petition against a pastor for holding services even and still have it going even after he broke up the congregation into smaller groups of 50 or less, just like the governor said that he wanted him to do, right? And not only are these people wanting to get this man arrested, people in his congregation have gotten fired from their jobs just for going to church during this crisis. Well, I guess President Trump should be arrested and fired for being at work in the White House. And we ought to get a petition to have that done. All of these politicians that are at work everywhere should be arrested and fired because they're putting everybody's lives in danger. Everybody working in retail at this point should be arrested and fired because we're all putting everybody's lives at risk. We should just be arrested and fired. Get a petition against all of us. And that's not even to mention Amazon, eBay, FedEx, UPS, all of them. They should all be arrested and fired because they're putting everyone's lives at risk across this entire country. Even the world, really, if you want to get down to the truth of it, because they're international shipping companies, aren't they? So, yeah, we ought to get a petition against all of these, have them all arrested, get them all fired. That way, everything would actually be closed like it should be if this were a real crisis. That's what we need to do, I think. Yeah, I should be arrested and fired, even though I might die without any money to live on. Maybe we should all just, get fired and get arrested for going to work. Just like they want to do with that poor pastor and those people in his congregation. Yeah, it should just be done to all of us, I think. What will they say next about essential people? Will they claim that only essential people should live? That all non-essential people should die? Maybe. Think about it. Might that be what's coming next? Nobody seems to really care, I guess. Everybody just wants to get locked inside and be a slave to the new communist states of America. Fit the slave force category for the globalist UN and, no truly serious issues in this situation. We're just, turning into a communist country, that's all. Might they possibly just be brainwashing? And a collective manipulation of humanity? I wonder if that might be what's going on. A scare tactic to brainwash and collectively manipulate us all. Into what, I wonder? Could it be giving up our sovereignty and autonomy as a nation and being ruled by the UN, never electing another official, having them all appointed from the top all the way to the bottom, and right down to your very city council people. Think about it. I can't prove that it's a big hoax. Just think about what I'm saying. None of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense at all. What's happening to us, people? Are we going to do anything about this? Are we just going to lay back and take it dry? No kiss, no lube, no nothing. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it. Communist states of America. Till next time, Brother Ed saying, be at peace, be prepared, don't be scared, be in prayer, and keep praying, because everyone in this country needs prayer, that is for sure. You, me, all of us. Till next time, Brother Ed, signing out.